Two members of Cycle for Jersey showed me the main problems of cycling in the island. Few dedicated cycle lanes, large hills, and a lot of traffic.
Quite a challenging hill, and the problem for bike riders is we go slowly and there's a lot of slow moving traffic behind.
A flurry of cars accumulated behind us as we cycled a small distance through Jersey for just a few minutes, but there could be a solution. Cycle for Jersey want more cycle lanes so that cyclists don't have to share with cars.
Lots of people do not cycle because the perception is that it's not safe to do so. People's perception of the roads is the traffic makes it unsafe. So we want the states to really look at this as an issue and encourage people to get on the bikes.
They believe the way forward is to appoint a cycling commissioner, and they've asked for this in a letter to the states.
I think they would show us what we can't see at the moment. You know, if you ask anybody what we can do, they'll come up with negative answers because we just don't know what we're able to do. But if you do look around other cities in the world that are much more progressive in this area, there are specialists in this field that can advise us and see what we can't see at the moment.
It's just a number of really constructive ideas of the way in which cycling networks can be improved, and the reason why it's really important for us to improve cycling networks on the island if we're going to have a genuinely sustainable transport system, and the health benefits of so many islanders. And that's the important thing, and I hope that other members of the Assembly can read the letter, take on board and really get involved too.
Getting more cyclists on the road would also help to tackle health issues in the island, which is something Move More Jersey would encourage. They lead by example, even using bikes to get to meetings.
It needs to be collaborative between a whole island project, between workplaces, government, sports clubs and different people working together to change lots of different things so people can access opportunities but also have the right infrastructure in place to do that. We know that 48% of adults in this island and 81% of children aren't meeting the World Health Organization for physical activity in their daily lives. So, we've got a lot of work to do around that, and I think that anything that will help people to make a choice to be active is a good thing.
While e-bikes can help cyclists to tackle hills in the island, better cycling infrastructure is still being called out for. With the states having declared a climate change emergency in May, better cycling lanes seem like an obvious answer to the question, how can Jersey become carbon neutral?
I think it's very urgent. I think we've sleepwalked into the position where we are at the moment. When you stand anywhere in town and you look around and the most of anything you see is cars. You're surrounded by cars, but we've gradually got to where we are over a period of 50 years, 60 years. And we don't know the difference, we don't know how much better it could be.
It's a waiting game to see whether the states will put wheels on the idea of commissioning a cycling expert. Sacha Shipway, ITV News.